Hi, salam everyone.
Welcome back to another video. I think the last time we filmed a video was probably during Ramadan.
Yeah, it was.
Halfway through Ramadan, our energy levels just went.
So, Eid Mubarak.
Yes. Eid Mubarak.
We haven't told you guys, but if you follow us on Instagram, definitely would have got the Eid Mubarak from us.
Yes.
Today's video is about
answering your assumptions about us.
I have no idea what has been submitted. We asked you guys on Instagram to, hey, what do you guys assume about us? What do you guys think of us?
Like any assumptions that you have that you want to know if it's true or false. I asked you guys on stories and we got so many submissions, and
did you?
I read a few of them.
Okay.
Some of them are actually wild and borderline offensive.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
But it's okay. It's all for the fun of the video. So
who am I gonna?
At least you guys will get to know us better, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
The first one is you guys are low-key cousins, but you're keeping it a secret.
Okay. I had no idea who Jasmine was before we got engaged and married. We're not even like long distance cousins. We're both from different parts of Lebanon. We're both from different cities in Canada.
Yeah.
So
it's really funny because we get a lot of comments that we look alike, which is true. I think
we don't know. We don't look alike, but
we have similar features. Like we're both like lighter skin, blue eyes, that kind of stuff. I think that's as far as it goes.
Yeah,
really.
that's it.
But
just automatically when people see Lebanese people, light eyes and everything, that's it. They look like each other.
Yes, and but a lot of people say I look like your sister too.
Yeah, that I do not see
at
at all. My sister's completely different.
Maybe it's because actually in person people say that too. Your family says that too.
No, you don't look anything like my sister.
I know. And it's not like Summer is beautiful. My sister-in-law is beautiful, but I just feel like we have such different looks. Like we're completely different.
Yeah. So I never understood that.
SubhanAllah, I always get that. But no, we're not cousins. We're not even distant cousins. We're from different parts in Lebanon. Like he's from the south, I'm from like north.
You wish you were my cousin.
Ew. There's one that caught my eye, and it was you have the Arab superiority complex, which basically means like you think you're the best type of Arab out there. What do you think about that?
Why? Just what is exactly does that mean? Break it down for everybody. Because I'm
know,
assuming because we're Lebanese.
Yeah, I guess there's like this stereotype that Lebanese people think they're the best Arabs in the world. No.
Listen.
If there's anyone who doesn't think that, it's us.
Yeah, no, not at all. First of all, maybe when I was younger, we were all like, yo, Lebanese pride, you know, we're Lebanese. But then like over time, you start visiting other Arab countries, you start seeing other Arabs, you're like, yo, what are we?
What makes us special?
Nice, we have a beautiful country, but
but so is like the rest of the Middle East.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I hate the idea of teaching children, because this is stuff that we learned growing up, like Lebanese people are at the top, blah blah blah. But like I hate that idea of teaching children that one culture or one ethnicity is better than the other. Like I think that's so toxic.
Yeah, it is,
and it creates like unnecessary division, and just it's based off of like false information anyways.
Don't get us wrong, Lebanese people are awesome, but same with everybody else.
So is everyone else.
Yes. So yeah, we do not think we are superiority. What's the word? Superiority?
Superiority
complex.
Even that word doesn't even make sense to us. Don't count on us for that. I'm getting a lot of the you bully Dawood, you wear the pants in the house. Dawood is the quiet one, you're the ratchet one. Like
wait, what? Dawood's the quiet one, you're the ratchet one?
Yeah, like I'm super loud and la la.
Okay.
And then you're the quiet one.
First of all, I'm way more social than Jasmine.
Yes. That's something that not a lot of people know. I am borderline antisocial.
You're not antisocial, but you don't like getting out you don't like getting out of your comfort to an extent. Yes,
because I don't think I've spoken about this, but I have like lingering anxiety in a lot of scenarios, and he doesn't. Like mashallah, like he has such a strong, outgoing personality that I low-key envy. I wish I had that. Smalla mashallah. But like literally, no, we're the opposite. Like I'm homebody, and I think the older I'm getting, the more I'm becoming a homebody, and the more I'm becoming more low key. Whereas like the older we get, he gets more wild. So more wild?
No, I was wild.
You like going out every day. I literally can't. Like I need to recharge.
No, I like going out every day. I don't like staying at home all the time.
Yeah, I know.
And that's because we work from home a lot. So like it just you just want to get out of your space, especially when you live in an apartment. it's a little bit different than living in like an actual house.
Yeah, with like a garden and stuff like that.
You go outside and all
but
that.
also, guys, I don't wear the pants.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. What the heck? Like, why do people assume that?
I don't know. People always assume that because in our videos I'm like more outspoken and more like loud, but it's because I've been doing this like YouTube and Instagram thing for years, like way longer than I met Dawood. So I'm very comfortable in front of the camera.
And also I'm a little bit camera shy.
Yes, he is. He still is a bit camera shy. It's not his like.
And like if I do a lot of the talking in the videos, there's a lot of editing that's happening. And then I remember one time seeing a video of someone talking about us saying like, that Jasmine was sitting in front of her like this, and like that's why she's the dominant one.
No, he was saying that you're leaning against me or something like that, and that proves that I'm dominant or something. I was like.
What kind of dumb ass shit is that?
Please, like, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I don't wear the pants in the relationship. I actually really love the fact that we have a very balanced relationship and we work as partners together and we both have different strengths and weaknesses that balance each other out.
The pants part bothered me. I don't know why anyone would think that.
Yeah, I don't know why people think that. I think it's just because I'm outspoken on camera. But
Maybe.
If you guys meet us in real life, it's very different. Like, I don't sit here and make our life decisions. If anything, guys, I actually make zero life decisions, so it takes them all. He's the one that's like searching for a house and like upgrading our business and la la la. I'm just there like coloring my little designs for our shop. Before we get into the really juicy assumptions, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Nominal. You guys know, we're always wearing their jewelry. Dawood wears their necklaces all the time. You get quite a bit of questions on your necklaces every time he wears them. So
it's because there's not a lot of necklaces out there that are nice for guys and that don't resemble like a cross, that don't resemble like, pictures or anything like that. And price is really good because sometimes I go jewelry shopping and, you just want a cool like necklace that's similar to these, right? But then they charge you like $150, $170 for a necklace. I'm like, okay, I'm not spending that much. But Nominal have awesome deals. And
the quality is really, really good. And yeah, like he said, like a lot of time when I try to shop for him in terms of jewelry, you find those like very like tribal looking like beads and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes you just want something like just everyday type of jewelry that you can wear. And which is why I love like some of their pieces are so dainty and so beautiful. This one's so nice. This one is like a little sunflower and I just love it for the summertime. Just gives me summer vibes.
I want one like that in silver. I want to wear sunflower.
No, you're not a girl.
Just kidding. Anyways, guys, if you guys are looking for like a perfect gift for someone or like you're trying to upgrade your jewelry, definitely check out Nominal and also use code Jasmine at checkout to save.
I'll leave all the details for you guys in the description box down below. Your mindsets are very different and as a result you have to compromise a lot.
Okay, wait. Do you have to compromise a lot?
No.
Now relationships are about compromising for sure.
In general,
right? I've changed a lot. Jasmine's changed a lot since we've been married and living together.
But I feel like it's not really changed. We just adapted to each other.
Yes.
Like it's not like I actively chose to change myself or he actively chose to change himself. I feel like it's just over time you kind of become one. Like it's like when you grow up in the same household as your siblings, you're like so alike because you grew up in the same house. It's like,
and you have the same actions.
Yeah, we've been together for like, what is it, 7 years now?
7 years.
That's crazy.
Whoa. Wild. We compromise, but it happened naturally.
Yeah, but it's not like we have different mindsets in a negative way. If we do have different opinions, it's usually good because it balances things out. Like when I'm not thinking logically, he thinks logically, and then vice versa, I got a lot of these, and people think that I am the breadwinner of this household. Like people think I am the one that provides financially. So what do you have to say about that?
I just want to know why.
Do you want me to call them up and be like, hello, hi?
Why do you think that?
Why?
What's the thought process behind that?
I don't know. Maybe
First of all, social media, whatever you see online,
is only like 1% of the reality.
You don't see anything. You don't know what our lifestyle's like. You don't know anything about us. It's more like...
It's like a highlight reel of real life.
Yes.
It's like just...
So, no, Jasmine's not the breadwinner, but she does do a lot in terms of running our business and functioning our business and getting things done. But I also do a lot in the background that no one sees.
For anyone that doesn't know how we kind of got to this point, Dawood was actually the sole breadwinner at the beginning of our relationship. He was working at the restaurant. and in Canada, back when we lived in Canada, and I was just simply doing social media, and any money that I made off of that just went into my pocket. Like I was just, shopping, like makeup, just fun stuff, going out, that kind of stuff. And he was the one that was paying like the mortgages, all that kind of stuff. So he was the sole breadwinner. And then when we started our brand, it kind of started to grow to the point where he needed like to quit his job and join me in my venture. And that was only because.
And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I was in the restaurant, I wasn't fully happy. Like it wasn't for me. So when this opportunity came, obviously we were starting from nothing, and I took a big risk by leaving the restaurant side.
And we didn't know anything about business.
Nothing
we were
at all.
kind of going in blindly, but we just had this like calling that we should at least give it a try while we can.
Yes. So I am doing more of like the operations, the back end, the logistics, and all
That's
that.
That's what I was
stuff.
gonna say. Actually, at the beginning, I was operating pretty much everything, and then he was doing the physical work of packaging stuff.
I can never forget
and
that.
driving to the warehouse and making sure everything's good there. But I used to do like the customer service, the email marketing, the regular marketing.
Yeah. So for all of you guys that were emailing, when we first started the business, it was actually Jasmine.
It was me.
So if she was mean to you,
guys.
she apologizes in advance.
I was never mean to them. Now the way we operate the business is so different than how we started. And if anything, I feel like he takes on more of the stress than I do. Now he takes on so much. I'm actually so proud of him. But I just basically focus on designing and the creative side of the brand, and then he focuses on how the brand runs, which is like really difficult.
And like going into business, you actually don't understand how hard it is until you're actually doing it. From people seeing from the outside, it's like, okay, they're posting on social media, and then they're probably getting here and there sales. No, it doesn't work like that. There's a lot of stuff that happens, and it's not that easy. And I'm still like learning, and that's work in itself, just learning different things for the business.
Work. All right, next one is you two get into fights when you're making your viral videos.
We get into fights while we're making viral videos.
Let's see if Noah's gonna tell the truth about this.
We get into fights because I hate refilming things over and 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 over again, because she's a perfectionist. I'm more like, let's get it done first time, second try, okay, done. But then, I think everything is good, but in her head, and I have to trust her judgment.
Yes, because I end up being right.
She ends up being right, but we do get into fights all the time, and we do butt heads all the time while making videos.
Like some of our most viral videos were a result of like 6 fights that happened along the way. So someone sent us saying that they think that we have a nanny, which is how we keep our house clean all the time. First of all, our house is never clean. I mean, no, it's clean, but it's like it could get messy because we work from home most of the time.
Our house is pretty messy right now.
Yeah, it is.
And
we also get a cleaner that comes in during the week to like help us do like the deep cleaning, and even with that we can barely keep
as soon as she leaves, it's messy again.
As soon as we sit on the couch and the couch is a little like frumpy, I'm like, oh, there we go, we need a cleaner again. I am very like I get annoyed.
She can't work if anything's messy.
I get annoyed if the house is like messy and I can't work, whereas he like thrives in the messy atmosphere. So.
But what I just want to know why someone would think we have like a nanny. Like what?
I think there's a lot of people, like a lot of creators can have nannies, but usually they have kids. We don't have any kids.
Yeah, we don't have any kids.
People are assuming that.
We don't. But would you live with a nanny if you were to get one when you have kids?
Right now I'm saying no. I wouldn't be able to live with a like in-house nanny.
Mm-hmm.
I would want like if I did ever want a nanny or I ever needed a nanny, it would be one that would just come and work for the day and then leave. But he doesn't care. He likes the fact that there's a nanny in the house 24/7.
Yeah. What do you guys think of that? Would you guys live with a nanny in your house?
A very common one that we got was you don't want children.
Oh.
So how do you feel about that?
Hold on. We really want children.
Yes.
Like,
I think the older we're getting, the more we're getting baby fever.
Yeah.
And no, we definitely want children. Like, it's not even a question. Inshallah, we will have children. It's just about, just the right timing, and it's all in God's hand at the end of the day.
Yeah. And also, don't forget, like, there's life events that happen along the way. Like, our life, we got married, COVID happened. When COVID happened,
we felt like we lost 2 years of our marriage.
COVID happened. We didn't get to travel. We didn't get to do anything, right? Finally, kind of the COVID thing died off. We traveled, and then during that time we decided to start Ferris, right? That took on a lot of stress and a lot of toll on us as well. And then during that time, we moved to the UAE. And I think now we're like settled.
Slowly settling. We still have a few more things to figure out. And like, don't forget, like when you move to a new country, you have to figure out healthcare, where you're gonna live, what areas, like how you're gonna get around the country. Like there's so many things that you need to discover and learn before you're able to bring like an innocent little human into your life. And I don't want to like have a child when I'm not like actually as ready as I can be. So right now, alhamdulillah, we're settling down. And now we're thinking about it more seriously. So to be continued.
But just a crazy assumption. I can't believe people would assume right away that like we don't want one. Dawood farts a lot.
How did you read that?
I saw the corner of my eye. Like, why would?
I found an assumption that says, I think you guys sleep in separate rooms because you guys get annoyed of each other. What do you have to say about that?
Okay. We do sleep in separate rooms sometimes not because we're fighting or she just tells me like, hey, get out. I'm not so angry at you, blah, blah, blah. Even if that was to happen, like we got into argument, she's not going to kick me out of the bedroom, or I'm not going to kick her out of the bedroom either.
No,
that's never going to happen. But I do decide to sleep outside the room because, I'm on my laptop, or I'm on Netflix watching either anime, shows or something like that, and I just end up passing out.
Where do you pass out?
On the couch.
The reality is that although our bed is super comfy, Dawood loves sleeping on the couch.
I don't love it. I don't choose.
No, you literally love it. It's your favorite. Like he loves just chilling on the couch with his laptop and watching anime, and then he just knocks out, and then I always get up, turn the anime off, and then I put his laptop to the side and he's just sleeping like a baby. And why doesn't he just like we don't have a TV in our bedroom, so he would have to bring the laptop, and I hate the sound of anime. Like I hate it.
I don't watch only anime, Jasmine.
Okay, whatever shows you watch, I just hate the sound of them. And I just can't stand it. I like falling asleep to murder documentaries.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. She was watching murder documentaries as she's sleeping, and I'm hearing someone, this guy got stabbed because, in the middle of the street, and he just took out his guts, and now he's in jail. So we
have very different sleeping
Why
patterns.
Why do I want to hear that while I'm trying to pass out?
It's very soothing.
Yeah, I don't get it. How is that soothing for you? I have no idea. And this is legit. This is not a joke.
Yeah, it's not a joke. So most of the time we do sleep together in the same bed, but then most of the other times he falls asleep on the couch.
And it's accidental. It's not like...
No, we're just chilling, and then I get tired, I go to bed, and he's just still on the couch sleeping, so...
Yeah.
And by the way, your dad does that a lot, I remember.
And my brother does that too.
Yeah, so it's a guy thing in his family, I guess. All right, last one for today. Maybe we'll do a part 2 if you guys want to hear.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot of submissions. But the last one is, someone assumes that Dawood wouldn't care if I took off the hijab.
Okay, first of all, why would you assume that? I would.
Why are you asking why?
No, just that's such a weird assumption. Obviously, yes, I would care. I would 100% care. I would.
Why would you care?
I wouldn't. Okay, I don't think. Let's say you decided to take off your hijab. Right, out of nowhere, right? And you spoke to me about it.
Well, it wouldn't be out of nowhere.
Yeah, she spoke. Let's say Jasmine took off her hijab, or she was thinking about taking off her hijab.
Okay.
I 100% will not agree with it.
Okay.
I will, persuade her to, or tell her why not to take it off. This is the consequence, and I'll talk you through it. I'll do everything in my power to make sure that you don't take it off. But I'm not going to, and I'm gonna care. I'm not going to stop you completely, or fight you for, or divorce you for, or anything like that. I'm not that type. I would never, ever, ever, tell you, hey, I can't continue with you anymore because of this. This is not what I married. This is that. No, I married you for who you are. This is your choice. But would I care? 100% I would care. Would I be upset? 100% I would be upset.
Yeah, I think you would.
And it would be something I won't be able to get over.
Yeah.
I think.
Because I think with our relationship and growing together as partners, we both recognize how important certain commandments, or all commandments that Allah has put in place for Muslims, and the hijab being a commandment for women. I think we've really, as a couple, recognized the importance of that as we've grown together. And even I've improved my modesty. He's recognized why modesty is important through my improvements of modesty. So I think if I randomly was like, or I just decided to take it off, it would be a total shock for him, and it would be like, it would throw him off. Like he'd be like, wait, what?
Like,
So obviously I would absolutely never take it off, and I pray that I always stay on the correct path towards Allah. Like I pray that Allah does not test me in that way. But if I ever did, he would definitely be weirded out.
And like it's something that will never ever
he would definitely
ever happen. So like it's not even a thought on my mind that I will ever have to run into that situation. But if I did, that is 100% my reaction.
I think another scenario would be our kids. Like if we had girls and they didn't want to put on the hijab, what would you do?
I think the biggest role is the mother in the situation. Obviously, like I would have a say, right? But at the end of the day, at the same time, I'm not going to enforce, the hijab on my children, once they hit 9 years old, just like that, I want them to be inspired, right? To wear it. The same way Jasmine was inspired. She was inspired by her mother.
I was inspired, but also I was put in an environment which allowed me to easily want to put on the hijab. So I think it's nature versus nurture. Like it's a child won't think of putting a hijab on, or like a girl won't think of putting a hijab on if she is not raised in an atmosphere that is encouraging to wear the hijab. In today's world, everything is against the hijab. So even like you put your kid in a public school or whatever type of school, they're going to be surrounded by people who don't necessarily like the hijab or don't follow that type of lifestyle. Whereas it's our role as parents to surround them with the appropriate
right people.
Yeah, you have to be an active parent, not a passive parent.
Yeah, you can't just hope for the best.
Yeah, you can't just be like, put her in a good school, put her in Arabic class. Let's just hope for the best. I did everything that I could possibly do.
You're gonna be a great mom.
I hope so.
I hope we get a boy first.
Why, you think that's easier? They come with their challenges, trust me.
Yeah, that's
She's gonna come home with, Mom, my girlfriend Ashley's home.
Like when they say, like, karma, what goes around comes around, and how you treated your parent. Like, I know when I was younger, I gave my parents a hard time. Is that gonna come back to me with my kids? I remember my mom used to tell me that all the time. She used to tell me, hey,
one day you're gonna
feel it. One day you're gonna see. Now, if you're doing this to me, your kids are gonna do the same to you. You'll see. Yeah.
What have you done? Because let me prepare myself.
Oh, I feel like I was a good kid. I would lie a lot.
I feel like most kids lie.
Yeah, I would like hide things 100%.
We'll see what happens.
Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching.
Don't forget to check out Nominal in the description box down below and use code Jasmine at checkout. Yeah,
and actually give this video a thumbs up, and hopefully you guys like this video and we'll be able to film more videos like this. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, this was fun.
None of the assumptions were rude. Well, the ones that you read out.
There's a whole list, so I haven't read through all of them. So maybe we can do a part 2.
Let's do a part 2. Thumbs up.
Bye.
Bye, guys.